Hey everybody, I'm on a little road trip this morning, and I like to sit in the quiet. I like to just think a lot when I'm driving. And as I was thinking this morning, I had a remembrance of something I read not too long back. And at the time, I didn't know if I agreed with it or not, but just thinking about it and digging into that today, I felt like God gave me a word for somebody maybe. So I figured I'd share it with you. What I read said this: depressed people are the most selfish people. Like I said, when I first read that, I was like, well, that's kind of harsh. Being depressed doesn't necessarily mean they're selfish. But as I was thinking through that today and allowing God to kind of speak to me about this, one of the things that he brought to mind was this: what we focus on determines our feelings. So the thought that depressed people are selfish people would go along these lines. The reason they're depressed is because they focus on themselves. We all know that we will never measure up. We're not good enough in and of ourselves. There's like Paul said, there's nothing good in me. When I want to do right, I do wrong. All those kind of things. And when we focus on that, we're going to constantly let ourselves down, and we're going to get depressed about that. So when we focus on ourselves, we will become depressed. But if we'll focus on the good things around us, if we'll focus on the good things of the people around us, if we'll focus on the fact that God is good and that everything we're going through, he has a purpose for, a good purpose for us. He never intends to harm us. If we'll focus on those things, it's really hard to become depressed when you focus on good things. In fact, scriptures tell us to think on these things, and it goes ahead and lists all these good things we should think about, everything that's pure and holy and righteous and those kind of things. And the reason is because when we focus on that, we won't become depressed. We won't feel down. We won't feel out. We won't feel let down, because the fact is, focusing on good things reminds us of God. It reminds us of how good he is. No matter what our circumstances don't determine our feelings unless you let them. Where you put your focus will determine your feelings. So if you want to feel better about things, if you want to not be depressed, if you want to feel joyful in all occasions, then focus on the good things. Stop focusing on yourself, because you're not going to measure up. If I focus on myself, my thoughts about everything, my feelings about everything, the bad things that have been done to me, or the things that have happened to me that weren't happy, or if I focus on those things, surely I'm going to become depressed. But when I focus on the fact that no matter what's happened to me, God is good, that no matter what I'm going through, God is good, then my feelings will measure up to feeling good about things. Because I'll remember it's God who's in control. No matter what my circumstances, my focus is on him. Therefore, I feel good. I feel joyful. And we all know the joy of the Lord is our strength. So today, don't focus on yourself. Don't focus on your issues. Don't focus on your problems. Focus on God. Focus on how good he is. And I guarantee you'll start to feel different. I love you guys.